Welcome to today's Emunah Minute, and of course, a Guten Chodesh. We have the incredible privilege today to celebrate the arrival of Chodesh Adar, the first day of the 2 days of Rosh Chodesh. And this is a month that is so special, a month that is so beautiful, that is so holy. As Emeretz Hashem, in just 2 weeks from now, we will be zocheh to celebrate the Yom Tov of Purim. The Gemara, when it discusses this month, conveys to us the famous adage, Mishenichnas Adar, Marbin b'simcha. When the month of Adar arrives, we enhance or we increase our displays of joy. Of course, what Chazal are trying to convey to us, it is not only the Yom Tov of Purim in which we feel an amplified sense of Simcha, amplified sense of joy, but rather throughout the entire month. And it struck me as I was thinking about the arrival of Rosh Chodesh today, why do Chazal use the lashon of Mishenichnas Adar Marbin b'simcha, which literally means when the month of Adar comes in. When it comes in, nichnas. When it comes in, we intensify or enhance our feelings of joy. Why doesn't it say Misheyaschil or Mishehischil Adar Marbin b'simcha? When the month of Adar begins, we enhance our joy. Why Mishenichnas? I saw in the Sefer Sif Sechein that he quotes an interesting minhag. And he says as follows. He says, Yadua ha-minhag shenoagin bekama tefutzos Yisrael, litlos berosh chodesh Adar ala kol sal tavla imatevos, mishenichnas Adar marbim b'simcha. He quotes the minhag. And the minhag is that we hang up a sign, whether it's in your house, in the yeshiva, in the shul, to hang up a sign on the wall that says, Mishenichnas Adar marbin b'simcha. He quotes the minhag. And he tries to explain the minhag in different ways, and it struck me something so profound. This is a month of such salvational power. This is a month of miracles. This is a month, even again, the Jew in the diaspora has the ability to rejoice because they see Yeshua's Hashem, the Ribbon Shalom, could come through. The Ribbon Shalom does come through. And even situations which look so dire, so terrible, so horrific, have the ability to turn around. But sometimes in life, we know something intellectually. I know it to be true. But just because I know it, it doesn't mean that it informs the way that I live. And we have this all the time. I know things intellectually to be true, but those truths don't necessarily shape the way that I feel. Those truths don't shape the way that I live. Those truths don't necessarily inform the person that I am. And perhaps the meaning behind this minhag is because we all know that this month is one of such incredible salvational simcha. But maybe when you put it up on the wall, and you have to look at it day in and day out. You see it. Maybe, again, that ocular recognition, maybe the fact that I'm actually having to encounter it as something external to myself, ultimately allows the message to seep in. That this is the month of miracles. That this is the month where the impossible could occur. That this is the month where everything could change. Everything about me, everything about my life, everything about my reality, everything about Am Yisrael, everything could change in this month. I know it, but perhaps when there's that sign on the wall that I'm looking at day in and day out, it seeps into my consciousness. So it's no longer just a thought, but it becomes part of my awareness. It becomes ultimately part of who and what I am. And maybe that's what Chazal were saying. You see, Chazal didn't just simply want to say Misheyaschil Adar or Mishehischil Adar Marbim b'simcha. Adar begins, more simcha, beautiful. We have a shtick, we have a this, we have a that, more simcha, great. No, it's Mishenichnas Adar Marbim b'simcha. What Chazal are telling us is, if you allow Adar to enter into you, if you allow Adar to become part of who you are, Marbim b'simcha. If I take the message of this month and I internalize it, not just something I know with my mind, but something that I internalize in my kishkas, in my core, in my heart, in my soul, in my very being. I internalize the fact that this is a month of miraculous activity, which means if I need a miracle, it can happen this month. And again, miracles happen in different ways. When we think about miracles, we think about things that God does for us. There's another type of miracle. The other type of miracle are the things we could do for ourselves. The changes we could affect within ourselves. This is a month of transformational salvation. This is a month of dramatic miracles. Miracles that HaKadosh Baruch Hu does for us, and miracles that people are able to perform, like Mordechai and Esther were able to do with incredible siyata d'shmaya. And Chazal were telling us, if we could only internalize the message of this month, what we could accomplish. It's not Misheyaschil Adar. It's Mishenichnas Adar. If I internalize the message of Adar, the transformational, salvational, cathartic power of this month, if I recognize that I have the ability to harness it and use it to affect the changes I need to make, marbin b'simcha, then it'll really, truly be a month of amplified, enhanced simcha for us all. Wishing everyone a wonderful day and a good Chodesh.